Yo, boys. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be the regular trade recap. I understand I got my full face on here. We will go over the trades of today. Hint, we didn't take any trades, so there really wasn't any trades today, obviously, if I didn't take a trade. But there was opportunities that I do want to go over. I do apologize for a little bit if I sound a little funny. My nose is still pretty stuffed up, so it is what it is. Let me minimize this, and we're going to go over what we're going to talk about today. So today's video, like I said, it's going to be a little bit different. And the big thing that I'm going to be like trying to talk to in today's video is going to be about not having that urge to force that trade every single day. Not having the urge that every single day is going to have a result. And this is something that I have struggled with, I'm not going to lie, and it's probably been the hardest thing in my trading journey. And I kind of wanted to make a video about it, to talk about it, like how I'm going to be trading going forward with this new kind of like mindset now. Because obviously, if we go look at this whole month of trading, it has not been going good. We are now on our second funded account. So obviously we're still not losing like real money. So it's not like a big issue. Well, obviously you lose a little bit, but not losing tons of real money. This was all in the last eval that we ended up blowing because regardless, on the second funded account, obviously it hasn't been going great either. And then by March 6th, so we got about 11 days. On March 5th, if this account is in drawdown, I'm going to full port it. And then if whatever happens, I'm just going to full port it to profit. So instead, if I can't get this account to profit or whatever, I'll just end up buying a new one, because what's the point of paying $50 for this account if it's already in drawdown when I could just get a brand new one? So it is what it is. That's how we're thinking. We're being smart. We're not being stupid. I wanted to be bullish today. Obviously, that didn't end up happening. Now we're going into a little bit of today's trading. I wanted to be bullish today. Obviously, that didn't end up happening. And most of the time, I'd say 9 out of 10 times, I would have entered a long on today, and I didn't, because once again, every single day does not need to have that result. So that was London lows. So let's see the first initial reaction after sweeping London lows. Obviously, it was a greater reaction than we saw further going down, because this was the most prominent point, I guess. We had this 1 minute fair value gap that we actually ended up inversing. Based off that getting inverse, there was no other really points to retrace or re-enter. And honestly, with the way that price has been continuing, I really did not want to go long today. And I saw that we dumped. I saw that we didn't. I saw that we never respected this hourly. We had this hourly fair value. I need to blow my nose, boys. Hold on. I can't talk for too long about blowing my nose. Hopefully, the boys don't see me in my chair, because I'm literally in my underwear right now. I look like a kid during COVID. Like in his class. He's just sitting in his underwear. I got the shirt on, camera going. Oh, boys, I used to get kicked out of the classroom for blowing my nose when I was younger, so tell me if it's bad. Oh, hell yeah. All right. So regardless, we ended up inversing this hourly. We completely disrespected this hourly. And after I saw that, I really didn't want to go long after that, and I sat out. I was like, hey, you do not need to attach a result to a day like today. And I'm going to go over the exact reason why. If we go into last week, I'm not sure if my notes are really great on this. I don't think they might be. No, they're not. But regardless, bearish trend down, swept out London lows. We had a point of a reaction where we entered, and it never ended up playing out. Bang, bang. Like, we have taken this exact same trade multiple times in the past before, and it has not worked out. How many times can you take a loss before you learn a lesson? For me, luckily, it was 3 times. So, I didn't end up taking that same trade once again today. Oh, okay. Okay, get me back to MNQ. One of the big reasons I like feel like I'm getting a lot better with this. Oh my gosh, what the hell? I keep clicking the wrong button, boy. Dan is not functioning properly right now. All right. 1 minute. Not that. The 1 minute. Perfect. All right. So regardless, we made that move down. Had that reaction. One of the big things that I'm doing going forward from now is if I see, like for example, we're going the 2 minute here. I think this situation was with the 5 minute. Yep. So we swept London lows. I wanted to see this 5 minute get filled before I would even want to see a reaction of the upside. Obviously, that didn't play out. We made another move down. We had this 5 minute that also ended up playing out, and price just kept going lower, and then we ran out of volume. Or not volume. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. I can't even talk. I mean, everything kind of is just going the way I almost expected it. I mean, this was beautiful. We tapped that 15 minute, made that move down. I think that might be something similar to what we saw in NASDAQ. No, we did not. So, M2K had way better price action than the NASDAQ today, which honestly is not very surprising. This 15 minute also got tapped on ES before we saw another move down. So, I mean, we're just been super bearish. And being bullish on the day, I would have lost money in almost every single category. Now, let's see if we actually ended up having an entry to go bullish within this whole thing right here. I think we actually inversed something in this. No, we didn't. Yeah, no. We had this 15 minute that we inversed, but regardless, I mean, we actually kind of respected it. I mean, price never closed inside of it, made a further move down, but that would have been a really good profit target. Could have entered based off maybe something like this. Oh, I mean, you might get stopped out here. I'm not even gonna lie. How many points? 16. Probably not stopped. I'm gonna go. I normally go like a 20, 25 point stop loss. Realistically, though, this would have broke even. I would have. I mean, that's 40 points. You just target this high up here. You never even get touched. What about the 15 minute? Oh, oh my gosh, it's so frustrating, bro. I don't know how to work my chart right now, dude. Wow, yeah. I mean, realistically, if you took it to that first 15 minute, just like right here, I mean, it plays out. I mean, it plays out. It just, like, isn't the greatest. I mean, that wasn't your entry. You would enter, like, based off this. I mean, it plays out, but I think you break even on this. You don't hit full TP. Regardless, I wouldn't really want to target 40 points as full TP anyways, but it is what it is. I mean, today is just another difficult day, boys, and we'll be back. I mean, we don't have to attach a result to today. We've been attaching a result to the last 4 days on this funded account, so we're not going to be doing that going forward. We are definitely improving. We are getting better. But other than that, boys, I don't really have much else to talk about today. We didn't take a trade, so that's like the only entry that I was really able to find, and it probably wouldn't even have played out. But other than that, boys, I will see ya. So peace out, boys.